I feel like I was really made for this. As crazy as that sounds, I never seen myself doing it. But once I was exposed to it, I started dreaming with my eyes open. I was like, that's all you got to do? That's all it takes? Just being around Van and Paul Walker and other cast members that's been around from the beginning, like Michelle Rodriguez, there was a certain level of intensity on this one because Fast Five broke box office records and did what it did in the Universal world. It was just like the bar was very high. So I think that intensity was kind of unspoken. And we felt really good about what we came up with. And most of what we're saying in the movie is improv. I think we've kind of established that, it's one thing to have it on paper to get the gist of what you want to do on the scene. But once you get to the set and see the car, see where everybody's going to be set, then naturally all kind of funny stuff just ends up happening. I was happy to finally get a chance to drive a car for real on this level. I mean, I did an action sequence in the car where I drove through and things exploded. The tank hit me from behind, and I got to jump off the car into the blue car that Paul Walker was driving. It was definitely crazy. I've been on stage my whole life by myself, and being able to look to my left and my right and see two of my best friends that we've been the best of friends 10 years plus. I introduced Ginuwine to his wife. I was the best man at his wedding. Tank used to sing at church. He's a preacher's kid. Ginuwine snatched him up out of church and toured with him way back when for the Budweiser Superfest with Mary J. Blige. Then Tank ended up leaving D.C. because both Ginuwine and Tank are from D.C., moved to L.A., ended up producing and writing a bunch of hit records with the Underdogs, and they did all my hit records. And now I'm working with Tank, not knowing that one day I would be in a group with him. And now we're on the road and we're in a group, and we got hopefully 32 cities lined up, and it's called the Three Kings Tour, and the album is called Three Kings, and it's a personal vibe and the concept of like, let's think about the fans for a second. We all have our own individual hits. We're all the best of friends. We laugh too much. We barely get anything done because we're laughing too much, which is fun. But now the fan gets to pay one ticket price, get to see all three of us sing all of our individual hit records, and then we get to come out and do all of our songs as TGT. That is a real R&B experience, and remind the fans of why they fell in love with R&B in the first place. A lot of people associate success, especially when you look happy while you're successful. They associate it with, oh, it's because he's handsome, or it's because he got a big smile, or because he's got muscles that he's winning. But they have no idea what most folks come from and the struggles in their backstory. So I haven't let my upbringing and my pain and my struggles and challenges in life stop me from smiling and stop me from enjoying the fruits of working my ass off to get here. A black rose that grew through concrete as a title was perfectly appropriate for what I feel like my life represents. I wasn't on a mission to be more relatable because I am what I am. It blew me away to see and hear and read the tweets and Instagram and social media posts on how the documentary had people in tears. And, man, I've been lazy. You made me realize that I'm wasting my damn time and dropping a million excuses about why I can't go get it. Because, it's kind of like excuses sound best to the people that's making them up. And if you decide that because your mama was a drug head or your daddy's in jail and that's going to be the reason that you decide to give up and not be successful, when you see how much I've been through, then you realize, wait, my life is not as bad as Tyrese's. And so what the hell am I doing? Get off the pity potty. Stop coming up with excuses for why you're not out there taking advantage of all the things that we have in America.